Okay, hello, Satnam, welcome to today's class. Today we're gonna have a look at magnetic field and the heart center. This has been going on for me for quite a while, especially in the quarantine, to build strong nervous system and strengthen the heart, so you are less affected by the stress outside in the world, and you are more in your own energy, if you want. So today I wanted to actually tell you about what I put it. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of walks outside recently, and been observing trees a lot, just talking to trees really. You can see how beautifully strong they are, and if there is any wind, they just move with the wind, so they're strong but flexible at the same time. And I was thinking, how can we do this with our own body? So we are quite strong inside, but flexible, and flexible towards the body, flexible towards the mind, and towards the body, mind, and the third one was the stress. Yeah, the stress. This is what I'm talking about. So when you have any stress from outside the world, or whatever is happening, you sort of won't be reacting to it that much. So the good tool how to get through it is exactly through Kundalini Yoga. There will be obviously many more tools, but Kundalini Yoga is quite efficient, quite straightforward tool how to get there in short time. So regarding the body, we can also talk about food. When you want to build strong and flexible cell in your body, you should be eating food which is strong and flexible. So that means, for example, if you make a stir fry, you don't want to make it too mushy, but you don't want to make it raw either. So something in between, so it's still strong, but it's flexible. Or for example, bread, you don't want to have a really, like this white bread which you put even in a toaster, makes it really, it cracks, so your cells will crack afterwards as well. You want it quite nice and flexible. The same with the mind. You wanna build the flexible mind, so you have the positive, neutral, and negative mind. So you're trying to get as close to the neutral mind as possible, so you become an observant to what's happening around you. So today it's the magnetic field heart center. It really works well on the thyroid and parathyroid, and really works well on the heart. I'm gonna read you the comment what's about this, or at least some of it. So this set works on coordination and repair of the nervous system by stimulating the heart. Your normal feeling of happiness, connection, and well-being depend on the balance of your individual psycho-electromagnetic field. If it is strong, your muscles obey the message nerves, and then the message nerves give good perception to the brain. Proper maintenance of the nerves depend on the basic elements and hormones in the constitution of the blood. So we're going to have a look at the blood, mainly how to clear the blood. And so this set balances the blood, and then it says, quite funny one, if you practice this set, you should be really practicing this set till you get to the perfection, if you want a mastery of the set, and then do it for 40 days. This is something what I've learned recently. In Kundalini Yoga you can do these challenges. Okay, in 40 days I'm going to build a neural pathway in the brain, and here it talks about exercising it, being ready for the set till you can make it full time, and then actually you're 40 days down, so it might even double. But yeah, this is how it works. So yeah, let's tune in. We're gonna use the Adi mantra again. I'm gonna share the screen with you, so you should see it by now. So I'm putting your hands together. I'm just gonna actually demonstrate the putting your hands together in a prayer pose. So thumbs pressing into the sternum, sitting nice and straight, chin is tucked in, chest is open, shoulders are relaxed. And just sit here. In this position you're balancing the left and the right hemisphere in the brain just by holding the prayer pose. I'm going to share the screen again. So we're going to tune in with the Adi mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, bowing to your higher self, to the creative self, to the teacher within, and to the guidance of all the lineage of teachers. And then we chant the Mangala Charn for protection. So take a deep inhale. And exhale. Exhale completely, squeezing all the air out. Using the navel. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Really squeezing all the air out. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Imagine if something's pulling you up, lengthen up. Exhale, ground yourself, feel as if you had roots coming out of your bum. Feel rooted, grounded. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale and focus on the brow point, on the third eye. Take one more deep exhale, squeezing all the air out, using the navel to squeeze the belly in towards the spine. And inhale to chant. Inhale. Hold this breath, apply a root lock, squeeze on the muscles at the bottom of the spine, pull the navel in and up, hold the breath in the chest, and exhale. Lovely. And let's do some warm-ups, so just grabbing your shin, beginning spinal flex, so flexing the spine forward, and then flexing the spine back. So you're arching the spine forward and then arching the spine back. Try to keep the neck lock in place so your head doesn't flip-flop around, and then just simply concentrate on the spine. Inhale forward and exhale back. When you get the motion, I invite you to close your eyes and simply concentrate on the spine. Nice deep inhale forward, exhale back. going. Yeah, now we can see me again. Yeah, so rubbing your shin in easy pose, flexing your spine forward and then flexing your spine back. You could see the sharing the screen. There's always something that will happen when you teach online. Yeah, so you nicely flex the spine forward, flex the spine back. You can concentrate at the bottom of the spine, the first vertebra as you go forward, and the third, the navel, as you go back. The speed is up to you, so you can go either nice and slow, or you can start slow maybe and then generally speeding up. Roll the shoulders backwards, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. I'm gonna alternate, so when you go forward, you rise your arm up and you look at the hand, so you open the shoulders at the same time, and then you flex back as you used to, and then flex the other way with the hand up. So you look at the hand as if you were saying hello to somebody. Very good. Yeah, you can keep the arm straight, that will increase the opening in the shoulder. You need to open the shoulders today quite a bit, so I invite you to speed up a little bit. Yeah, so remember to flex back as you go forward and then flex the spine forward and wave the hand. Yeah, that's good, carry on. Very good, yeah, that's it, that's very good. Super, and inhale to the center. Hold this breath, apply root lock, squeeze on the pelvic floor muscles, lower abs, and the navel goes in towards the spine. And exhale. Very good. Do some shoulder rotation backwards. Inhale up. Exhale down. So when you do the shoulder rotation, again focus on the shoulder and focus on the shoulder blades. So you're pulling them together and the shoulders are back when you go down. Again, sitting nice and straight, chin is tucked in. And rolling forward. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And backwards a couple of times to reset the spine. And doing a shoulder shrug, so hands on the knees. Inhale, shoulders towards the ears, and then let them drop. Inhale up and drop down. And keep going. This is to release the tension in the trapezius, so really depending on your speed. Pick your own speed and then see what's good for you. Make sure the spine is nice and straight, the chin is tucked in, the neck is long, and then just close your eyes and simply carry on with this movement. Inhale up, exhale down. Just let the tension go. Yeah, again, you can start slow and pick up the speed, or you can just continue slow, or you can completely up to you. The idea is to let go of the tension in the trapezius. inhale up. Squeeze your shoulder towards the air bolt. Inhale more, squeeze a little bit more, tiny bit, and let them drop. Let's do it one more. Inhale up. Squeeze out, squeeze a little bit more, and drop. Good. And dropping the chin down, and just continuing half circles, copying the collarbone, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Just take it nice and easy with your neck. It might be sore at some point, mine definitely is. So when I find the sore point, I'm using the exhale to slow down at that point and trying to relax with the exhale. It's a powerful tool that we can control the breath. So really use the breath, slow down where you need to, and relax the tension. And if your neck feels okay, if you feel alright today, you can go all the way around. Just take it nice and easy. And try to make every round or every half round a whole new experience for you. So go with the breath, focus on the breath and focus on the movement. Maybe each round you will realize you can go a little bit further there, a little bit further there. It's like a sweeping corners from the neck, where you need to go. And change the direction or changing the breathing pattern. So if you're doing half circles, inhaling to the other shoulder, exhaling to the first shoulder. If you're doing the full circle, change direction. Make 2 or 3 more times around, depending on your speed. And when your chin reaches the chest, take a deep inhale, lengthen the spine, open the chest, relax the shoulders, apply the root lock, squeeze the energy up the spine, and exhale. So two more things we're going to do in the warm-up. Today we're going to do quite a bit of breath of fire. So if you're not familiar with the breath of fire, put your hand on the belly and you're going to be exhaling as the belly goes in. The easy way to start it is imagine how a dog is panting. So if you put your tongue out and just start panting like a dog. Yeah, so when you continue, you should feel the navel going in. So the navel is about 2 or 3 fingers below the belly button. Yeah, you have a beautiful set of dogs. Yeah, so your navel should be going in as you exhale. Now do the same, but do it with the nose. So you exhale through the nose when your belly goes in. Yeah, so you can continue if you want. The exhale is quite forceful, but the belly goes in quite smoothly. Yeah, so you're focusing on the exhale, and the belly goes in quite smooth. So you ideally building up to speed to 2 exhales for 1 second. So the ideal speed should be something like this. Yeah, so this breath you can inhale, hold the breath, apply root lock and make sure you hold the breath in the chest and the neck is open. And relax, exhale, Yeah, so this breath is very energizing, will help you in positions where you need more oxygen, basically. So if you need more oxygen, do this breath for a minute, and suddenly you have more energy. It's very energizing breath. Some cautions. This breath should not be done when you feel you're pregnant and on heavy days of your period. And also if you know you have a very low blood pressure. Just if you feel dizzy, you can slow down, take a break, and then start again. Yeah, listen to your own teacher. We were tuning into your own teacher in the beginning of the class. So listen, literally, in all this set we're going to do today, listen to your own body, listen to the speed you want to go. If you want to go slower, absolutely fine. If you want to go for it, that's absolutely fine as well. I always teach doing your today's maximum, do today's best, so depending on what your today's best is. Lovely. Last thing I want to show in the warm-up is we're going to be doing a little bit of shoulder stand. So if you lay on your back, if you've never done shoulder stand, you can do this with me. If you're comfortable with shoulder stand, I'm just going to demonstrate. So laying on your back, then you lift your feet up and you use your hands to support your lower back. So you can start in this position with feet above the head, and then you lift up and you support the lower back. And we're going to be doing this with the breath of fire later. So if you're not familiar with the shoulder stand, you can have a quick go. If you are, yeah, perfect. If you are familiar with the shoulder stand, absolutely fine. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a little bit of this. So I'm going to put a music on, and we're going to start the Kriya. So am I sharing? Yeah. What do? I can't see you. You can't see me. Just a moment. I'm going to talk to Richard later. You can't see me. So if you put a speaker, does everybody else see me? Yeah, okay, perfect. If you put a speaker view, Olivia, on the top right. Wait. Let's set it up. Unmute. Yeah, talk now. I can't hear you, unfortunately. Can you see me? Can you put a thumb up if you see me? Yeah, okay, perfect. Lovely. That's sorted. So let's put the music on. So in this music we're gonna do. You can use the rhythm if you're good with breath of fire. If you know what to, you can use the rhythm. It's about two exhales per second. So I'm just gonna see. Lovely. Can you give me a thumb up if you hear music? You can't hear the music. No, okay. Just clean, just a sec. And how about now? Lovely. Super. So the first exercise we're going to do is heart opening, heart center opener. So we're going to put our hands up in 60 degrees from the bottom. So it's only a little bit wide. So yeah, this will be about 30 degrees down from the top. Yeah, just a little bit. And in this position, we're going to start breath of fire. So close your eyes, focus on the navel, and begin breath of fire in this position. Yeah, carry on. I'm going to focus on you. So try to keep your hands straight if possible. Elbows straight, arms straight. And carry on with the breath of fire. So you're focusing on the exhale. You're focusing on very good, keep going. Really try to extend the arms, really powerful position, and continue with the breath of fire. And take a deep inhale, keep your hands up. Apply root lock. And with the breath in, pump your stomach 16 times. So you pump the stomach 16 times whilst holding your breath in. When you have 16, exhale. Inhale again. And again, pump the stomach 16 times. When you have 16, exhale, keep your hands up, and doing 1 more minute of the breath of fire. Keep going, keep your hands up, keep them nice and straight. Keep your chin down so your neck is nice and long. Spine is nice and long, chin is tight down, chest is nicely open. Last 15 seconds. And inhale. Hold the breath and pump your stomach 16 times. Exhale, and very slowly going down to parallel to the floor. So your hands are still up, your hands are parallel to the floor now. Flop your arms down from your wrists. Open the chest, tuck your chin down, and begin breath of fire in this position. Keep going with the breath of fire, keep your hands up. So in this position, you will start to feel, maybe after a minute, a bit of a pressure in the shoulder. Just talk to the pressure and see if the pain, what you might be experiencing, is only the mind or if it's actually causing you an injury. It's 2 kinds of pain. So one is you can breathe through it, especially with the breath of fire. The other one is causing you an injury. So recognize which one that is. And if it's just, oh, I don't really want to, try to go through with the breath. Try to keep it up. And keep going. The breath will lead you through. The breath will lead you through the exercise. So this second exercise works directly on the heart. The first exercise we're doing really builds your psychosomatic, psycho-electromagnetic field and works on the thyroid, so you're balancing the thyroid gland. Nearly there, you're less than a minute left. This might cause a smile on your face or maybe a grin on your face. Try to smile through it. Yeah, the pressure you feel in the shoulder will strengthen the nerve, and this is what you're after. Last 20 seconds. And inhale. Hold the breath, apply a root lock. And very slowly going down with your hands and relax. So catch your breath. Breathe. Regulate the breath. Breathe into your shoulder if you need. After each exercise, just go back to your center, integrate, regulate the breath, center down, ground. I'm going to demonstrate the next posture. So we're going to be sitting on our heels, and the knees are quite nice wide apart. And then you're gonna walk your hands back, like so. So you're walking your hands back, so your arms are nice and straight. So you're aiming for 60 degrees from the waist up to your neck. And then you're gonna, in this position, very carefully with your neck. So for some people, if you have strong neck, you can go all the way up and open the neck. Yeah, but this is fine as well. So just listen to your body. You can maybe alternate in between. This is what I was doing in the morning. Yeah, so sitting nice and straight. So you're sitting on your heels, widen your knees, about maybe 60 degrees your knees as well. And then hands backwards. Open the neck and begin breath of fire in this position. Yeah, so opening the neck and breathe. So there's an adjustation to the breath. So you're gonna inhale. Just have a break for a moment, observe me for a second. So you're gonna inhale, then you're gonna hold the breath as long as you can, and whilst you're holding the breath, you're pumping the navel in and out. So you're keeping the breath in. Yeah. So in the position, you take a deep inhale, holding the breath in the chest, and pumping the navel whilst you're holding the breath in. So pump the navel as long as you can, then exhale, inhale again, hold the breath and pump the navel as long as you're able to pump. And that's very good. Keep going, keep going. And try to open the neck, but listen to the body. If there's too much pressure building in the neck, you can lower the neck a little bit, then maybe go back into it. Yes, you're doing really well. That's very good. make one more inhale, one more time around, and then on the next round push your hands a little bit further back, and you're now aiming for 30 degrees, so 30 degrees down, and doing absolutely the same. So extend your arms backwards, arms out straight, inhale deeply, hold the breath in and pump the navel as long as you're able to. Keep going, you're doing really well. This exercise stimulates the thyroid, parathyroid and the navel center. So it said if you practice these regularly, you will never need cosmetics again. So you're doing this for your own beauty. About 30 seconds left, you're nearly there. Maybe one more deep breath, one more set of pumps. And inhale deeply, hold the breath, apply root lock, and exhale. And still sitting on your heels, maybe shuffle yourself backwards a little bit. Inhale up and going down to Guru Pranam, into resting your hands on the floor and your forehead on the floor as well. And just relax in this position for a moment. If your forehead is not quite on the floor, you can put something underneath your forehead, like a pillow or something that will support the forehead. So Guru Pranam is a complete salutation. It brings humility, that's the bowing. So you bow to an expression of reverence to God, or to one in whom you are expressing the divine. When you join the hands, the two souls meet, and it's either the two souls inside you or two souls outside. So the left hand represents the feminine, the right represents the masculine, and you are being complete. Try to extend your breathing, a long deep breathing for a couple of minutes. Extend your breath, deeply breathe into the belly, breathe into your chest and all the way up to the collarbone, and then reversing, squeezing the navel in, squeezing all the air out. Position also works really well on the digestion. It feeds the newly constituted blood into the brain cells and moves the spinal fluid. This helps repair the damage done to the brain done by any drugs like alcohol or marijuana. Couple more deep breaths in this position. And then we're gonna start chanting in this position in terms of teacher and response. So I'm gonna be chanting 4 times Ong, and you're gonna chant afterwards 4 times Ong, and then I'm gonna chant 4 times So Hung, and you're gonna chant 4 times Sohang. Ong is the expansion, is the creativity, and Sohang is the I am. This is what I am. Yeah. So in the Guru Pranam, still laying down, your forehead on the floor, and just listen and then repeat. Om, 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 Om. And you repeat. Soham, 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 Soham. Can you repeat? Om, 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 Om. Repeat. Soham, 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 Soham. Repeat. One more time. Om, 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 Om. Repeat. Soham, 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 Soham. Very slowly coming out of the Guru Pranam, going up. You can extend your arms up, stretch up, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, going around, combing your aura and relaxing down. And setting yourself up for life nerve stretch. So now sitting off your bolster and extend your feet and pull your toes towards you. And reach up as high as you can, lengthen up the spine, and going down, grab your big toes with your index finger and middle finger, extend your back, and then with exhale, going down, and slowly going up and down in this position for 1 minute. So you're trying to aim to have a chest on your thighs. So if you can't quite reach your toes, there's a trick. You can use a sock to wrap around the foot and then pull on the sock. Yeah, so you can use a shawl or anything to pull down. If you don't have anything, just pull on your ankles or pull on your knees. Just try to, it's all about flexing the lower back. And speeding up towards the end a little bit. Inhale up. Hold the breath. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Relax. So in every Kundalini Yoga set there is one position which we call the juicy one. Now the juice is coming. So in this one, it's quite advanced posture. So take it easy. If you need to take any modification, I'll show you modification as well. So it's a back platform, and we're going to do some walking in the back platform later, but only for 1 minute. Don't worry too much. So your legs are extended, heels are on the ground. That's the important part. Your hands are back, and then in this position you tighten up the core. It's really important that your core is really tight on this one, really protecting the lower back. Yeah, and in this position you go up. I'm just going to demonstrate first. So you go up and you move the neck backwards. Yeah, again with your neck. If the neck is in a neck lock still, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, if your neck is good, if it's strong, flex the neck backwards and breathe. Is it the breath of fire? Yes, it is breath of fire in this position. Yeah, so your heels are on the ground, then your soles of the feet will be also on the ground. Back is nice and straight, going up and beginning breath of fire. Yeah, so we're going to do this for 30 seconds, and then modification after 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you when, is walking your feet wide and then walking back together. So you're still in the platform and you do this. So you walk your feet wide apart and then you walk your feet close together again, like so. So that's another 30 seconds. Yeah, so set yourself up. Hands backward. Good. Really important, pay attention to the core. I'm going to set the timer. And off we go. Going up. And begin breath of fire. Yeah, keep going. Try to have your legs straight, your core very strong, your arms straight, and if you can, tilt your neck backwards and do breath of fire. Last 10 seconds. And now start walking your feet. So you walk your feet wide apart, still doing the breath of fire, still pumping the navel. Keep it up, keep it up. Still doing the breath of fire. And inhale. And exhale down. Very good. And going back to stretching your back. Just grab your, wherever you can grab, and long deep breathing this time. Breathing to your back. With each inhale, lengthening a little bit towards your thighs, lengthen the back. It's very good for your thyroid, lower back and the heart. When I was doing this in the morning, I could feel the pressure in the neck, I could feel the thyroid activating. We're just gonna relax on the back for 3 minutes. So just make yourself comfortable, lay down on your back and relax for 3 minutes. Turn the music off here. If you want, you can cover yourself, but not necessarily, it's only for 3 minutes. Just relax, lay down, and try to turn off. drawing your knees to your chest. Just give them a good hug. And then in your own time, rolling back up. We're gonna sit on the left heel. We're gonna go into position which is called Maha Mudra. So you sit on the left heel, so your left heel is literally in the perineum. Then you extend your arms up. And then you're gonna, with your right hand, grabbing the right big toe and pressing your thumb into the toenail. Your left hand is grabbing the sole of the foot. Then you try to keep your spine nice and straight, your chin is pulled in, and you're gonna inhale. Then you're gonna exhale. You hold the breath out for 8 seconds. You apply the root lock and pull the diaphragm up. So holding the breath out for 8 seconds. And then inhale. Exhale again. Squeeze all the air out. And then hold the breath out. Apply mulband, apply root lock. Pull the diaphragm up. And inhale. And again, exhale, exhale completely. Apply root lock. Pull the diaphragm up. And keep it tight, keep it very locked. And continue, inhale. And continue the cycle for another 2 minutes. So again, inhaling, exhaling, squeezing all the air out. Apply the strong root lock, pull the navel in, pull the diaphragm up. Inhale again. Yeah, just find your own rhythm. Inhale, exhale deeply. Holding the breath out. Squeeze on the anus sphincter, squeeze on the lower abs, pull the navel in, pull the diaphragm up. And inhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale again. Lengthen the spine. Squeeze all the air out. Again, apply root lock, squeeze on the root lock, pull the diaphragm up. Inhale. Exhale deeply. Keep the pressure on the big toenail. Keep pulling your left hand towards you. Exhale completely. And again, root lock, diaphragm up, neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more minute. Exhale completely. Squeeze all the air out. Pull the navel in. Apply strong root lock. Keep it very tight, very locked. Inhale. And 2 more times or 3 more times. Exhale completely, squeezing all the air out. All the air out goes. Again, lock everything. Apply strong root lock. Squeeze on the anus sphincter, squeeze on the lower abs. Pull the diaphragm up. Inhale. Last time, exhale completely. Squeeze on the root lock. Pull the diaphragm up. And inhale. And exhale and relax and lay down on your back again. It is very strong, this position, so now you're going to relax for 5 minutes. Yeah, so relax on your back, cover yourself if you need. I'm gonna tell you what it does. So the Maha Mudra is very strong position. It helps to neutralize the effects of toxins in your body, improves digestion, cures disorders of the stomach in the body. So it's very, very good for your body. They call it the Great Seal of Yoga, and its effects fill in the pages. So you can practice this exercise by its own. Yeah, so laying down on your back, you can cover yourself. You're going to be here 5 minutes. Relax. So you're relaxing in the corpse pose. Try to relax your mind as well. That's the tricky one. Try to turn off everything. Gently still lying on your back. We have 3 more exercises to do. So still laying on your back, maybe just observe. You're gonna raise one foot up to left foot to 90 degrees and begin breath of fire for 1 minute. Yeah, so your left foot is nice, extended 90 degrees if you can. And pumping the navel on the exhale. Ten more seconds. Stretch the leg up, extend. And take a deep inhale. Apply the root lock. And slowly going down. And swapping feet. So now the right foot extends up. Nice and straight. Hold it there and begin breath of fire. Going, keep holding the foot up 90 degrees if you can. Yeah, so the foot is nice and strong, 90 degrees up. Keep holding, keep going with the breath of fire. Yes, you're doing really well. That's very good. Very good, very good. 15 more seconds, really focus on the exhale, pump the navel in as you exhale, give more oxygen to the leg. This exercise balances the prana, your life force, and apana, your elimination. And take a deep inhale, and slowly going down. Extend your arms behind your head, so going round over your head. Relax your arms over the head. Point your toes, pointing your toes, and lift them up 12 inches. So your feet are 12 inches elevated. Yeah? So just a little bit, your hands are behind the head. Lift your feet and begin breath of fire. Yeah, keep your feet up. This one is a little bit strong. Keep your feet up. Keep pushing the breath of fire. Really point your toes. Join your heels together. That will help as well. And press your lower back to the ground. It's really important to press the lower back down. Yeah, so your feet are 12 inches above the floor. 15 seconds. And inhale, keep your feet up, and exhale, go down and rest for a couple of minutes. Again, palms by the along the body, drop them down and integrate. So lay down, hands by the side of your body, palms facing up, and integrate the exercise again. This is very unusual Kriya to any I've ever done before. There's always a little bit of relaxation after the exercise, so it's quite nice actually. Just lay down, relax, lay down, and just breathe through. Try to increase the inhale and the exhale. Inhale for longer, exhale for longer. 1 more minute. And prepare yourself for the shoulder stand. So lifting your feet up, draw your knees to your chest first, put your hands under your buttocks, push them up, and then push up with your feet, going up, supporting the lower back, and spread your legs quite nice wide apart, and being breath of fire in this position. So try to push your lower back so it's nice and straight. Try to perfect the posture. You're going to be here 3 minutes. This is very, very good for your heart. This is very good for your heart muscles. So in the shoulder stand, try to have, if you need to bend your feet, that's absolutely fine. If there's a bend, don't worry about it. You will build up to it. Just do your best. Ideally, you have your legs straight, wide apart, the back is nice and straight, and you do breath of fire. So a couple of exhales per second, focusing on pulling the navel in. You're already halfway through. Keep up, keep adjusting yourself, keep pushing up, keep your legs straight if possible. And the breath is strong, the navel goes in, strong breath of fire. Doing really well. Stay up, stay up. You're in the last minute, you're nearly there. Yes, stay up, stay up, stay up. Nearly there. Yeah, strong breath of fire. The breath of fire is the key into this position. So really keep pumping the navel, keep your legs up. Try to extend. Yeah, really push into your lower back so the bend is a little bit less. That's very good. Yeah, keep adjusting it. Strong core. Last 20 seconds, you're nearly there. So this is excellent for your thyroid. This is exercise for thyroid. And inhale up, stretch up, apply the root lock, and slowly going down. You can go down through the plow pose if you want, and then laying down on your back, and again relax for a couple of minutes. And laying down on your back. We have the last exercise. So in this exercise we're gonna alternating, maybe have a look if you can. So your hands are 90 degrees up, and then on inhale you're gonna lift both of your feet up about 6 inches up. Inhale, and then exhale, the neck goes up. Inhale, feet up. Exhale, neck up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yeah? So still laying on your back, hands 90 degrees up, palms facing each other, feet together, and off we go. Inhale up, exhale, roll the chin. Inhale, feet up, exhale, rolling the chin. So your feet go about 6 inches up, and your neck rolls as far as it goes, all the way to your chest. Yeah, keep going. I'm going to do observation. Yeah, that's very good. Try to keep your arms 90 degrees even if your neck goes up. Yeah, so try to keep your... That's very good. That's good, yes. Yeah, so palms are facing each other. Yes, you're doing well. That's very good. Just keep going. Inhale, lift your feet only 6 inches. Yeah, it's not much. In the morning I found out if you do it very slow, it's actually much more effective and more challenging as well. So try to go really nice, long, deep inhale, and then exhale, really curl the chin towards your chest and go really slow with it. It's really tempting to go fast because it's very easy, but try to go very slow. That will bring a whole new experience for you. This exercise again works really well on the heart, therefore it really purifies the blood. This is what we're after today. Last minute, maybe even more, prolong the breath, go a little bit slower, really curl the neck all the way to your chest. 1 more minute, keep going, keep going. One more time, and then inhale, lift your feet up. Hold this position, hold the breath, apply root lock. Exhale and relax again for a couple of minutes. Really relax, drop down onto your back, breathe long and deep. And breathe into your heart. And pulling your knees to your chest, give them a nice hug. And then in your own time you can roll back and forwards, back to sitting. So setting yourself up in an easy pose in your own time. And then grabbing your elbows just on the chest. And we're going to be rolling the head in a figure of 8 motion for 30 seconds one direction and 30 seconds the other. So drop your chin down and then rolling the head in figure of 8, the infinity sign. Really explore all the corners, go nice and wide, making beautiful figure of 8. And change direction. Then inhale deeply and bending down from the waist, bowing down, aiming to have a head on the floor, and quickly up and back down, and doing this 10 times and go up as fast as possible. Yeah, 10 times going as fast as you can, still holding the elbows. When you have the 10, have a deep inhale. Then hold the breath, apply the root lock, squeeze on the root lock, and exhale. Beautiful, and setting yourself up for meditation. So we're going to be chanting. We're going to be chanting God and me and God are one. If you don't believe in God, that's absolutely fine. Just you can use the word anyway, but just imagine universe, or imagine anything that you can relate to the infinite, anything that you relate to higher than you are. So I'm going to play music. So really setting yourself nicely, sit nice and straight, chin up, chin down, sorry, chest open. There we go. Can you give me a thumb up if you can hear the music? Not much. You want it a little bit louder? A little bit louder, yeah? About that? Is it not too loud? Yeah? Maybe adjust the volume in your if you need. So, setting yourself up nicely, holding a posture, you can put your hands in a Gyan Mudra, arms nice and straight, fingertips touching your thumb and index finger together. Arms, elbows are straight, chin down, open the chest. You can listen for a couple of rounds if you want. And then when you're ready, just join in and let the mantra take you, let it take you to a deep state of meditation. Just gonna tell you, just let the mantra really take you to a very deep state of meditation. Let it take you into your heart and feel the unity of you, the God, or anything that you relate to God.
God and me and God are one. 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 God and me and God and me and God are one. 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 God and
Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath in your chest. Exhale. Just spend a few moments in meditation. Keep the mantra going in the background. Feel whole and one with everything. Putting your hands together in prayer pose again, we're gonna tune out to close the session. I'm gonna share a screen with you. Today I'm gonna try playing guitar, so hopefully we'll see how it goes. Okay. Lovely. If you know the song, join in. If you don't know, you can join for the second round. It's a little bit altered to what you know, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So sitting nice and straight again, hands in a prayer pose. Really feel centered, really feel one with God, because you are God, God is you. With a long time sunshine, shine upon your soul. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. 3 times Satnam. Inhale, raise your hands above the crown. Exhale through the crown, sending peace to all. Through the third eye, light to all. Through the throat, truth to all. Through the heart, love and compassion to all. Grounding through the lower centers. Just bowing your head on the floor. Be really grateful for what we have and everything you can be grateful for. Thank you. Satnam. I hope you enjoyed the class. Today was a little bit unusual for me as well. A lot of different relaxations, but this set really works on your magnetic field and on the heart centers. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and you'll join me next time. If you wanted to, pardon me, if you wanted to support my work, if you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a link to PayPal. You can send contribution, and if you're watching on Zoom, I'll send it here, or it's on Facebook as well. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.